I've always been a big fan of mini PCs. When I first started working in tech, the average desktop computer was not only heavy, it also took up a huge amount of desk space. Fast forward to today, and we now have computers that can weigh less than a cup of coffee while still delivering impressive performance. And what can I say? Mini PCs are awesome, and perhaps I'm a little obsessed. They're just so cool. And speaking of mini PCs, today I have the A5 Pro from Geekom in the studio, and I'm going to give it a full review. And with solid build quality, a 3-year warranty, and respectable performance for its size, the A5 Pro certainly looks like a strong contender in the mini PC space, but the real question is it worth your money? And of course, since this is Learn Linux TV, there's another important question we need to answer. Does it run Linux well? And in today's video, I'm going to give you all the details on the A5 Pro. I'll let you know whether it's worth your money, I'll talk about the performance, the good, the bad, and when it comes to running Linux, what my experience has been running multiple distros on this computer. But before we get started, I need to give you guys a quick disclaimer. Geekom sent the A5 Pro into the studio for me to review, but as always, all the thoughts and opinions that I express in this video are entirely my own. Geekom wasn't allowed to review or approve this footage before you guys had a chance to see it first. And if you'd like to learn more about Learn Linux TV's review policy, you can check out the URL that's shown on the screen right now. And just one more thing before we get started. If you haven't already done so, you should consider becoming a channel member. The thing is, I love creating Linux-related content for you guys. It's a ton of fun, but it's also a lot of work. So if you'd like to help me make even more Linux content, then becoming a channel member will help me do exactly that. You'll be directly supporting Linux learning. But it's not just about supporting the channel, you'll also get access to exclusive perks as well. For example, ad-free content, as well as early access to select videos. And more perks will be coming very soon. But I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel either by becoming a member, simply watching the videos, or even answering questions in the community forums. I really appreciate all of you guys, and thank you so much for helping me build this platform. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's dive in and check out the Geekom A5 Pro. To get started, let's take a quick overview of the A5 Pro before diving deeper into the details. The Geekom A5 Pro is designed for power users, developers, or anyone looking for a compact PC that delivers strong performance. It's well suited for everyday productivity, running virtual machines, and even some casual gaming. It can also work well as a headless server within a home lab, since Geekom rates the system for 24/7 continuous operation. All of this hardware is packed into a small aluminum chassis that measures just 11.2 by 11.2 centimeters and weighs under a pound. And despite its small size, the A5 Pro manages to strike a nice balance between portability and performance. One standout feature is display support. This system can drive up to 4 displays at the same time, thanks to 2 HDMI ports and 2 USB-C ports that support video output. Looking at the ports around the system, the front panel includes 2 USB 3.2 Type-A ports, as well as a 3.5mm audio jack. And on the left side, there's an SD card reader, which is pretty useful. On the back, you'll find 2 HDMI ports, 2 USB-C ports, 2 additional USB Type-A ports, and a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port for high-speed networking. Internally, the A5 Pro also includes Wi-Fi 6 as well as Bluetooth 5.2, so connectivity is well covered. Under the hood, the A5 Pro is all AMD, which is great news for us Linux users since AMD hardware typically works very well with modern Linux distributions. The system is powered by a Ryzen 5 7530U CPU, which features a 2 GHz base clock which could boost up to 4.5 GHz, which provides plenty of performance for a system this size. Also, this unit comes with 16 GB of RAM pre-installed, but you could upgrade it up to 64 GB if you need more memory. For storage, the unit includes a 1TB NVMe SSD, and there's also an additional M.2 slot inside if you want to expand your storage later. Another thing worth mentioning is noise, or in this case, the lack of noise. Even under heavier workloads, the fan on this computer was barely audible at all during my testing. And that's saying a lot because I gave this little PC a lot of work to do. More on that later. And this fast and quiet performance is probably due to what Geekom calls Ice Blast 3.0, which is designed to keep the system cool and quiet even when it's under load. We'll get back to the video in just a moment, but first I want to talk about something that Linux users are passionate about. Fashion. Just kidding, we don't care. That said, society has decided a long time ago that we have to wear clothes. And if we're going to do that anyway, they might as well be comfortable, and maybe even communicate what we're passionate about. And if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that passion is Linux. And that's why I put together a little shop with Linux-themed shirts, mugs, stickers, bags, and more, stuff that lets you quietly signal what you're into. And it's not just about telling the world that you run Arch. The swag is practical, low-key, and celebrates the Linux community as a whole. Whether you're looking for a shirt to let everyone know what your favorite distro happens to be, a sleeve for your laptop, or a cheat sheet to guide you along during your Linux journey, chances are the Learn Linux TV shop has something just for you. There's no hype or trends, just things you can wear while scripting, debugging, or wondering why someone rebooted the production server at noon. So check out the shop and support the channel. I would really appreciate that. And now, let's get back to the video. If you do decide to purchase the A5 Pro, just about everything you need is included in the box. The only thing you need to add is a mouse, keyboard, and monitor. Along with the mini PC itself, Geekom includes the power adapter, some product documentation, a display cable, as well as a mounting bracket, so that way you could attach the system to the back of a monitor if you want to. Overall, the packaging feels very professional, and everything inside the box is packed very securely. Everything arrived without any damage at all. And from there, setup is straightforward. All you have to do is connect your peripherals, plug it in, and power it on. It's just that simple. When it comes to software, the A5 Pro ships with Windows 11, Windows 11 Pro in particular, which is fairly standard for mini PCs like this one. Although my main goal was to test Linux compatibility, I did spend some time checking out the pre-installed Windows installation. The initial setup process for Windows did take quite a while for me, a little over an hour from start to finish. But of course, that's something you only have to go through once. Once setup does complete, the included Windows installation performed very well and it felt smooth and responsive. However, what I was really interested in was Linux support, so I installed a few different distros to see how good the Linux compatibility was. And each distro installed very quickly, taking between 5 and 10 minutes each depending on which one I was testing at the time. And that's basically about what I would expect. And the first distro I installed was Fedora 43. The installation completed without any issues at all, and all of the hardware was supported out of the box, including Wi-Fi. Performance was also excellent, and I didn't run into any problems at all. But for a slightly bigger challenge, I also decided to test Debian 13. And since Debian tends to ship with somewhat older drivers and hardware enablement, it's often a good way to gauge overall Linux compatibility. But even so, Debian installed without any issues whatsoever. The entire installation took roughly 5 minutes, and just like with Fedora, all the hardware worked immediately, including Wi-Fi. So overall, Linux support on the A5 Pro is excellent. If you decide to replace Windows with your distribution of choice, there's a very good chance that everything will work right out of the box for you as well. That is, of course, unless you're running something that's particularly unusual. At this point, let's talk about my overall impressions of the A5 Pro to help you decide whether this mini PC is the right fit for your needs. Starting with the build quality, the A5 Pro feels very solid. The aluminum chassis gives it a premium feel, yet the system is still surprisingly light. Geekom has managed to pack quite a bit of hardware into a chassis that's smaller than a Blu-ray case, while still providing a generous selection of ports, including support for up to 4 displays. When it comes to performance, the A5 Pro felt very fast and responsive throughout my testing. It was able to handle everything that I threw at it without any issues at all. For example, I ran a full provisioning cycle within my automation system, which includes over 300 Ansible tasks, and the system handled it without breaking a sweat. Even during heavier workloads like that, the fan was still quiet. Casual gaming is also very doable on this system, but to be fair, the A5 Pro isn't marketed as a gaming platform. But for lighter or less demanding games, it should perform quite well. So overall, there's definitely quite a lot to like about this machine. But of course, there are a couple of minor downsides that are worth mentioning. For example, there's only a single Ethernet port on this device, so it wouldn't be ideal if you were planning to use it as a dedicated router. That said, the hardware on this machine is probably overkill for that anyway. Another thing to keep in mind is the processor architecture. The included CPU is based on AMD Zen 3 architecture, whereas the latest generation, as of the time I'm recording this video, is Zen 5. Most likely, Geekom chose this processor to keep the system's costs more affordable, but even so, in day-to-day use, the performance was still excellent. And speaking of performance, what you're seeing on the screen right now are the results of a benchmark that I ran, and I'll also include a URL on the screen right now in case you'd like to check out the full results for yourself. For me, the performance was really great, but you know what? Just compare the numbers that you see on the screen right now to whatever your current PC is getting to have a general idea whether or not it'll make a difference. So with all that said, is the A5 Pro worth your money? Well, it offers solid performance, excellent build quality, and, most importantly for this channel, great Linux compatibility. So if you're primarily a Linux user like me, there's a very good chance you'll get a lot of value out of this system. And there's our video. In today's video, we checked out the A5 Pro from Geekom, and I had a lot of fun. And thanks to Geekom once again for sending it into the studio for me to review. I really appreciate it. Anyway, let me know what you thought of this review in the comments down below. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to Learn Linux TV, make sure that you do, because I release new Linux-related content each and every week. Either way, thanks so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one.